Good morning. So this is the down below video of our pretty much like new Geno Sun Odyssey 44 deck saloon called Bacchus. So just got the twin slidey hatch. So let's go down below and I'll show you around. Nice big open hatch, plenty of space, so you can have that all the way halfway. Also, the door there has got a section when it goes halfway up, or you can have it full height if you had a sea running. And just down the steps, there's plenty of fiddles and handrails. As you can see, we had this one fitted extra because my wife is a little bit short. But, that's companionway steps coming down from the back cockpit. And then down here we've got the galley. So everything you'd want in here. So you've got bin storage there, a little cupboard here which has got the remote control that I'll show you in a minute, and some bin storage. And then storage areas for food. So this is where we've got all the spices and bits and pieces. Again there. Very nice microwave. And then there's more food storage in there. Same in there. Coffee machine also comes with the boat. All the knife racks and everything else. And then spice rack. And then down here we've got pan cupboard. And then your cutlery drawers and cooking utensils. This one's my cutlery drawer. And like I've said in other bits of the video, because we're going from 2 boats down to 1 boat, we have a motor yacht. Most of the things on this boat are going to come with it, so it's a very unique opportunity that this boat is going to come with a big inventory of equipment, all kitchenware, coffee machine, we've got toasters, kettle, everything comes with it. There'll be pots, pans, cutlery, everything. And just underneath the floor here we've got more storage, and we've got a little induction hob there. It's quite deep. That locker there is actually full width for the boat as well. So there's loads more storage under there. We don't use all of it, to be fair. And then fridge, really big fridge. It's very, very deep, and we've never had a problem with it. And also it's got a little freezer compartment down in there, so we normally keep a bit of frozen meats and things. And the best thing about it is it's also front opening as well, so you've got a really big area down here. We normally put drinks and bits and pieces in the bottom and food in the top. Gas oven. It's an electric start, really good, and it's a decent size oven as well, and it's got a grill plate in there as well. So I'll show you the gas and things when we go out the back, but there is a gas isolation valve just inside there. Right, so that's that, and then just behind there, smoke alarms, fire extinguisher and fire blankets. And I'll explain what that is in a minute when we go through machinery on the other video. And then into the aft cabin. This is the reason why we bought this boat, is because it is huge. It is the full width of the stern all the way across. The bed here from this side across to that side is 2.1 meters wide, so it's as wide as it is nearly as long. There's 2 little seating areas for getting dressed. Down here is the main switches for the motor and the domestic. That breaker there is for the windlass, and you've got a battery monitor system which is on all the batteries, but I'll show you that on the electronic video. So it's all really nice touch LEDs. Every single light in here is LED. The bookshelf surrounds I had made out of stainless steel, so they're additional. And in both cabins we have USB plug sockets, and I'll show you the other side in a second. In here is a very big clothes bin, so that's where I put most of my clothes. And then you've got storage in all of these. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 storage units, and then double wardrobe. And behind here is another fire extinguisher, and that's the coffee machine's fuse box in there. She's also got a heating outlet in the aft cabin if you're in cold climates. This is access to the back of the engine, so this lifts off, and you'll see pictures on the picture suite of that lifted off. There's another nice little storage area in there. It's quite deep, and there's also storage underneath these, so if you lift those out you've got a storage bin there, and the same at this side here, same on the other side. You've got big clothes bin there, storage all the way down the sides, custom made book rack. But this side we've also got the addition of, as well as having the shore power ones, you've also got 12 volt cigarette lighter socket and twin USB sockets. The shade that's just out of the back there, that's the back window. You can see in the pictures the back window opens, so it's really nice because you can get a breeze all the way through the boat. But this cabin's got the Hella turbo fans, as in every single cabin, all come with the boat. As I say, it's got a very big spec. And then small cupboard space there. I've run the TV all the way through, so it's linked to the one in the main saloon. And in here you've got Samsung LED smart TV. And then up here I fitted a full length mirror, so you can see me again, hello. And then I've put lights up in the ceiling, so for the ladies, if you press this when the lights are on, it puts a lot of light onto the mirror area. So it's one of the things my wife said, she wanted lots of light by the mirror so she can get ready to go out. So you've got 2 lots of lights, and it lights everything up here like a Christmas tree. And that's that. And then you can have this as a ensuite, so this is the aft heads and shower area. So if you lock that door there, this is just access straight in through the master cabin, so this would be now an ensuite. We've had this toilet fitted, so it's a full size, and it's a full size proper Jabsco electric toilet. So, and then the holding tank is behind here, and then here I've fitted a gauge, and it's got a sensor so you can tell how full it is. So all that I fitted into the boat. LED lights, down lighting, all LED lights up in the ceiling, and then this is the main shower. It's down to the mixer. If you shut your door, and then underneath here we've got storage area. And the great thing about this boat is that if you look at that big red lever there, that is the heads out C-cup, and it is plastic. It is the new style fittings, and those fittings are twice as wide as the old ones, so you never have a blocked heads problem. And then you've got storage both sides. This also drops down as well, so if you wanted this as a dressing area, you've got an extra top there which comes down over the top for towels or any wet stuff, because it's got drains, so it all goes into there. The sumps, shower sumps in here are automatic, so when you press them they run for about 30 seconds and then shut off. This will take hair and everything else, so they're pretty good. In all the years we've never had a problem with the boat at all. And then the shower screen, these basically just come out, so they're on clips here. That goes across, there like that. It comes around onto there. It's got a cutout, so you can still get to that. And now you've got, if I go out this way, I'll show you. You've got a completely enclosed shower, so all of your sink area and your heads and everything behind that, anything that's on your closed shelf, all stays dry. So it's quite a nice way they've designed that. So that is huge. There's also we've got the mesh window protectors on at the moment, but when you're in somewhere, you've got some nice curtains in there on Velcro fasteners. So that's the aft heads. And then coming back out, you've got the chart table area. So in here, I've done quite a few modifications. So behind this unit is quite a lot of electronics. So there is a digital output from the TV sound, which is then going into the Fusion sound system. So when you've got this on aux, it will put the TV, if you're watching a film, through the Bose sound system, and there's a subwoofer down there, so it's all Bose sound system. So it's all behind there, so you can have surround sound through the saloon coming out of the TV. If you wanted to plug something in that takes USB, what I've done in here is I've fitted the entertainment center. So this is running everything. So we've got Blu-ray, DVD, which obviously a lot of people don't use DVD anymore, but this is called a HD TV, so you can plug a memory stick into that. And also these HDMI leads, see this one's red. You look on the back of the TV, you can see the red lead. It's got a digital TV antenna, which is also built behind here. So there's two little screws there and there, and then everything's in here. It's all nice and neat. So that has got a splitter. So everything that goes through here is also linked into the aft cabin back there. So you can then use that TV as well. And then systems-wise. So this is a Blue Sea controller. So you can see there at the moment we're on shore power, which has got a light on it. And then if you wanted to switch all the shore power off, you can just go that. I've fitted all of the inverter generator system, and it's all switchable. So no matter where you are, you can use all of this. And as you know, the boat's provided with power from two big Solara M Power solar panels, which are neatly on the deck, which you'll see on the outside. Standard Horizon DSC VHF. When we go through a bit more on the electronic side, I'll see that. The Fusion system, and you've got cockpit speakers outside, and then this is all of the switchgear. Water heater, which you'll see from the pictures, is a 40-litre tank with a mixer, so it's got a big warm water tank. Battery charger, she's a 60 amp battery charger, you shall see that in pictures. This one's the all of the plug sockets, so we added about, I think it was 11 extra plug sockets throughout the boat, so she's got plenty of plug sockets. A lot of boats you get on have got like one or two, and there's never enough, and people run extension leads, so one of the first things I did was to add extra. And then this one here is the dishwasher. So the dishwasher is just in the front of here. There you go, and it's exceptionally neat. So all the plates and everything else from the top, and then your dishwasher is just there. It's a six place setting dishwasher. Never been a problem, and it uses around about 7 litres of water on a wash. Been brilliant. Also used it on the generator when we've been out on anchorage, so it's all nice. And then this side here, this lifts up, and you've got underneath there space for flags and charts and everything else. Main chart table area is that. Most of things like the port and plotters and everything like that will be coming with the boat, because so I've got another one which I think I've got 3 port and plotters on the other boat as well, so they'll come with that. This here is power and a aerial for Iridium Go, which is satellite communications and weather. So the boat has got the marine antenna for Iridium Go already installed. It's running through the boat. So all you need is Iridium Go. It goes literally straight onto those bits of Velcro, and exterior aerial and power source is already in for that. This bit here, this is an automatic foghorn system. So it's got your underway, stopped, sail and motor, and there is a loud hailer on the mast, so you can set that, and then you don't need to worry about setting off a sound signal every 2 minutes. You can just use that. And the saloon area, as you can see, it's really open plan. Got a lot of feel in this space. Being a DS, she's got the big long windows, which when you're at sea you can see in. that have got a lot of room and a lot of view. At the moment the mesh window protectors are on. We generally leave them on when the boat's in port. We sometimes take them off depending. If we're going for an anchor for one day, it does actually make it a lot cooler down below. Obviously it will be your choice whether you wanted to take them off, but these are all professionally built and made for this boat. Underneath here, if you can see there, there's LEDs that run all the way down and down there. So you can light up these windows, and that's what that little controller's for. So you can have all those colours, and you can have it lighter or darker. And the good bit about that is, obviously, if you had a nav light problem, you've got the ability to put red and green on the windows. Big twin hatch in the saloon. Really nice, because if the wind's coming from one direction, you can put one lower down and it scoops the air down into here. Every single hatch on the boat is fitted with blackout blinds if you go one way, and it has also got full fly screens if you go the other, and that's every single hatch in the boat. Even if you go to the little ones, there's your blackout that way, fly screen that way. So they're on every single one. It's great if you're somewhere you've got a lot of mosquito problem or flies. Twin Heller fans both sides, and these are the little Bose sound system units, and then down there you've got the subwoofers built into there. More extra plug sockets fitted there, and there's also down behind there there's extra plug sockets as well. This is a small freestanding washing machine, great for doing your smalls. It does about a 3 kilogram load, and that sits on that shelf, and I've made all the fittings so the shower fitting fits onto it and it drains straight into that sink. So all you do is you switch this on. It's got water, you can have a hot wash if you've got your water heater on, and it just sits on top of that and then empties into there. So it's quite a nice little washing machine. That comes with the boat as well. Little stool, all matching with the ice cream leather interior, and that basically just goes on a bungee just here. And then the saloon area itself has got storage all the way through these, and this is all where the glassware is. So glassware in all of these, and the touch, so it's quite neat because you don't see anything. And so like this one's, I think, wine glasses, and then tumblers in there. This one's where I put all my little bits and pieces, so handheld compasses and all of the bits as well. Again, probably going to come with a boat, because I've got double of everything. And then behind the seats you've got storage. There's a hammock, and I've got lamps, and I've got a gas kettle in there. Emergency VHF aerial, so that's coming with the boat as well. Behind here is all of the tie bars and extra storage. And then under this one, this is where I put all the tools. So there's loads and loads of spare parts in there as well. So I've got loads of spares for the boat as well. So they all come with it. The fitting here, there's another fitting under there. That's for a lee cloth to turn this into a sea berth. So you've got a lee cloth that basically comes from the fitting here across, and then there's another one just under here. Look. So you get, there's a lee cloth that goes there to turn that into a sea berth. And then under here as well, there's a safe, so that's bolted through into the boat, so the boat comes with a safe inbuilt. And then down under here, these are the original plug sockets that came with the boat, so they're obviously Geno. And what I've done is I've fitted brand new ones. So there's one just down there, which is a double, and then there's single ones like this throughout the boat and in the aft cabin. And then this is the inverter system, so she's got an inverter. So if you turn that on, and you'll see then that the light over on the panel over there is now lit up for inverter, so we could switch over. And the inverter system is designed so you can run the TVs and plug in phones and things. It's not for large draw, so it's about a 1500 watt inverter, but it's just really to run small items. The generator's for anything bigger than that. So that's the inverter system, and that's all behind here. And I'll do, you'll see that in the video with all of the engine and the electronics and the electrical side and mechanical. Table in the saloon area, it's another thing we liked about it. So you've got here an electronic drop, so it can become a little cocktail table, or you can raise it up for as a dinner table. The other thing it does is it drops all the way down, and then this whole area here turns into another large double bed. So on the table itself, it's a little toggle pin there, and it spins sideways, and then the table opens up into double size, so it turns into a really big double table. And I've always had protection on the tabletops, so when you flick it over, you've got protection on that side as well. So just always looked after the boat, and that's why it's like new. So, and then just pull that, just clips into place, and then it's back down to another little table. It's great because the room there is a lot better to get around. A lot of boats you can't actually move the table, so it's a bit of a nightmare. And then behind there, that's where all the water system changeover is. Under here you'll see in pictures as well, this is the 40 litre chlorifier tank. Heating system controls are neatly hidden in there, so everything's quite nicely hidden. There's more storage behind there. This is a really deep storage area that we use for our dry goods, so it goes all the way back there. So this is where I put all the dry food goods in there. That's got spare tool parts in it and spare boat parts in those too. Also there's a spare propeller in behind there as well, and I've got spare bits for the rest of the boat. As I said, this drops down, so the infill that goes in there is here, and we just normally put this in the bunk room or up in the forward cabin when it's not in use, but this is pretty much like new. I think it's been used about twice. So, and then little that's the cabin lights. This one is a little step light, so it turns on a little light down there, and then you walk forward into the forward heads, all touch LED lights. So you've got nice big sink, twin storage both sides, and this is the one we basically use this one more as a shower. So we decided to leave this one as an electric toilet, sorry, as a manual toilet, because we've got the electric one in the stern, so if anything happened we've still got a toilet that's manual. Same sump pump in this one, so it's just push. This one basically unclip this, and then that creates a full size shower. All of this area here stays dry, so we generally use this one as a shower, and then the one back there as a day heads and getting ready and everything else. We have used that as a shower, but not as much as this one. You've got the same seacocks under there, the big ones that obviously don't block, and then you've got the same fly screens and everything else on that. And then this side is the bunk room, so straight across from that you've got twin single bunks. Samsung flat screen TV in this one as well. My son had an Xbox, so underneath here it's all wired with HDMI leads, so they can come and lay in bed and watch that. And then underneath this bunk there is another lead cloth. So basically it ties into these pad eyes here and here, and it's about that high, and I've got storage boxes, so if you weren't going to use this as a bedroom, as a cabin, basically you can put the lead cloth up to here and you can put all the storage boxes behind it. This is what we did when we brought the boat down. And then there's storage underneath here. This lifts up, needs the two big storage, it's also heated, and then you've got quite a nice wardrobe there as well. And so that's the bunkering. And then you forward from that, you're into the double bow cabin. So reading lights, again, hella fan. Nice windows, these have got sliders. So if you wanted to black it out, you've got a big blackout blind. Comes down, so you can shut out all the light if it was a sleeping cabin. And then light switches in the wall. Really big wardrobe. So you've got wardrobe one side, nice big shelf on the other side, and that's all life jackets. As I say, life jackets are going to probably come with the boat because I've got the same again on the other boat. So this is why I'm going to sort of include everything with this boat, so that it could literally, you could fly in and take this boat away and it's going to have all the safety kit on it, everything that you're going to need really. And that there is the tent canopy that goes up and over the boom, so that's brand new. You can see there, it's literally, I've put that on about 3 times. We'll show you the canvas, yeah, so that's very big double up in the bow. The good thing about this is, I don't know if you can see this, but this is curved, it curves down. So when you open this hatch and you've got the wind coming at the front of the boat, it scoops it in, so this has got a curvature on here, look. So this acts like a big scoop, and it scoops the air down, throws it all the way through there. If you've got those doors open, and then you've got the hatch window open at the back of the master bed, you get a nice breeze all the way through the boat. So it's one of the things they designed on it. So that's down below. The only thing I didn't show you is just around here. This is where I use for ship's medical. All of the towels and everything just goes in behind. There we go, looking aft. Nice Samsung Smart TV in here as well. The galley, it's nice and airy. It's really lovely design. And then down in here, storage wise, you can see the size of these. So that's got 3 dive cylinders, 2 BCDs, 2 full sets of scuba diving equipment underneath that one. The main bilge here, so deep. We use this for storage of spare gas bottle, which is for the barbecue. It goes right back there. I've got another storage container underneath there, so you can put, this is what we just put extra drinks underneath. And then you've got the bilge pump, which has got auto manual override. And back to where we started going upstairs. So there we have it. So there's the walk around down below on Bacchus 44DS, and I'll post this up, and any questions please just feel free to send me a message, and I'll do my best to answer everything. Bye for now.